Oh my gosh, look at what I have in front of me. I have Happy Mail from the Stamps of Life, and this is the September card kit. This is called Christmas Cheer. So let's take a look at everything that you receive in their card kit. Now, this is mailed out on the 15th of every month. And let me get the contents out here so we can take a peek at everything that you receive. You do receive this large plastic storage envelope. And then you also receive envelopes for mailing, A2 size envelopes. And then you receive an idea card. And this has lots of good inspiration of ideas that you can make using the contents of this kit. And then in this month's kit, you receive a stamp set. It has a Christmas tree, a present, and some sentiments. 'Tis the season. And then along with the stamp set, you do receive the matching dies that coordinate the tree and the present. You get some cute little epoxy dots, some red and white ones. And then you receive this die, Christmas Cheer, both the words and the shadow. And then you receive some ribbon. This looks like it's a green apple ribbon, possibly. And then you receive these puffy stickers, the Santa and the presents. These are so cute. And then you receive these tree and present stickers. I like these. And then some more stickers. These are some large sentiment stickers. These will be nice on a scrapbook page or a card. I can see these on a slimline card even. And then you receive some cardstock. So let me get this opened up and I will show you all the colors of cardstock that you receive. Their cardstock is a nice heavyweight cardstock. So this first one here, this is blueberry. And this pretty green, this is kiwi. And then we've got strawberry. And this here, this is the blue jay. And then this brown color here, this is ginger snap. And then we've got cloud and then green apple. Oh, I think I missed one here. Green apple. And then we've got cranberry. And then you also get 4 sheets of the white powdered sugar. So lots of cardstock that's included in the kit. And then let's take a look at the paper pad. Again, this is called Christmas Cheer. You can see it's all Christmas. So the Christmas cheer words, and then it's got trees with presents. Now, if you have the stamp and die hard, if you're in the die hard set, you can use your dies to cut out those trees. And then here's some Santas and presents that you can use those same coordinating dies, and it even says so on the page here. You can use those dies to cut out those Santas. If you don't have the dies, then you can, of course, fussy cut those. Trees, look at all the paper here. Santas, I love the Santas. The Santas are so cute. And then here is a page where it's some more Santas. There's another coordinating set that's an add-on that you can purchase on the Stamps of Life website. If you don't have it, you can just fussy cut those out. So again, here is a look at all of the contents of the card kit. So lots of great items in this month's kit. And stay tuned because I am going to show you how I am going to use this month's kit. Okay, lots of goodies. I love it. If you do not already receive this card kit, I will have a link down below in the description box. If you are interested, you can receive 500 points for using my link. Now, the first thing I like to do when I receive my card kit in the mail is I like to take the coordinating dies and I like to match them up and take the coordinating sheets and just cut out the pieces. I'm just actually using one of the pieces and using the tree die, and I'm going to take the Santa die and I'm just going to line those up. I like to use this mint tape here. It's just a removable adhesive tape, And I match those up. And then I'm going to get the present dies. I'm going to put those on the presents. And then off camera, I'm going to go ahead and run these through my die cut machine and get all of these cut out so that I can use those on my projects today, and then also through the month and as I'm creating additional Christmas cards.
Okay, here's a look at those die cut shapes. I only cut one each of the sheets, so I still have another sheet left, but I got a lot of shapes that I can work with on lots of projects. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these up, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on my project. I'm going to do something a little different today. Okay, for today's project, I'm going to show you how you can use your Stamps of Life card kit and make a scrapbook page. So I have a 12 by 12 sheet of white paper cardstock from my stash, and I want to scrapbook these two photos. So these photos are of my daughter back from Christmas of 2020. This is Tatum. And you can see, let me hold these up so you can see the expression on her face. So they aren't the best quality of photos, and but they are so fun. This is when I bought her one of those hoverboards. I told her that I would never buy her a hoverboard. I told her, I was like, oh no, she really wanted one. And I said, no, I'm not going to buy you that. You could break a leg, you could break an arm. And, I always tell her that I'll buy you useful gifts, but that's not anything that's useful and you could get hurt. And I just see it, collecting dust and in a closet. I'll never get you that. So look at the expression on her face. I just love that. She was so excited. She had no idea and never thought in a million years that she would get that. So I thought this paper pad was perfect with the Santa to show that, opening gifts. So let me show you how you can do that. So I've already done a little bit of the prep work. So let me scoot these photos to the side. And I've already cut out some of the strips. So let me bring some of that in here. So what I think I'm gonna do is you can cut your paper. You can use your 6x6 paper pads. And what I want to do is create some strips, kind of like this. And I'm going to dovetail the ends. And most of these I've already done off camera, but I did save one to do on camera for you. And what you're going to do is just take it up in the center and then go in from each end and then meet the other end like that. And sometimes you just got to pull it just like that. And so I have a dovetail. And so what I want to do is arrange these pieces so that they look like they meet up. So I've cut these down to 5 inches, and these are 3/4. So 5 and then 3/4 inches. And I want to arrange these. So I kind of want to arrange them like this. And we may have to play with this a little bit. Let's see. I want to do the green. And I want to do the Christmas trees. Let's see, my Christmas trees. And I want to do some of the presents. So I've got the presents. Make sure they're going the right direction. And then I've got more trees. And then I've got some more Santas because I like Santa. Here's another Santa. So Santa, Santa. And then let's see here, I got another green. Okay, so something kind of like that. And then what I want to do is I had to take some black from my stash, and I've cut this 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then I've taken one of the pieces from the paper pads, and I've cut this down by 6 by 6. And then this is going to go right there in the center, like that. And then, actually, this is going to go over to the side. And then I want to my idea is to kind of embellish. I don't know yet, so something kind of like that. And then I want to bring in, let me show you what I want to bring in. I want to bring in this candy cane folded die set. Now you do have to be a member of the Stamps of Life the folded club in order to receive this. Now this was the, let's see what month we're in, September now. This was the October folded club, but it's a candy cane. And so I've cut all 3 pieces. So let me show you what that looks like. So I've cut a black one for the base, and then a red piece, and then this white piece, and I want to layer it on the top, just real simple. But I want to use that folded and maybe put it on the side like this. And then, oh, there's a net. And then my 2 photos. So I think my 2 photos, let's see, maybe I might have to move Santa here. So my 2 photos will kind of be the star here. And then my candy cane over to the side. Maybe I might think I'm gonna have to move Santa up. Something maybe like that. So this may evolve a little bit as we get going. So this is how we can use our card kit and make a scrapbook layout. So I think this is going to be cute. I've got some other things. Oh, the Stamps of Life also has this Be Merry die. Let me show you that. I've got that right here. So this is also new and available on the website. This is the Be Merry. And so I've cut that out. I've used a little bit of the ginger snap and the kiwi here. And I think I want to put the Be Merry either down here or maybe even up here or over here. I haven't decided yet. I kind of maybe like it like that. I do want to write about the story, and so I kind of want to write about the story down here. But I do want to put the Be Merry on the page. So we'll bring this in, maybe kind of on the picture. Ooh, I like it like that. So right there. Some other things that I want to do is I want to bring in the stencils. So part of the folded die set, you get 2 stencils. So let me show you what those look like. So this is a layered stencil, and I've already stenciled these just to kind of play around with them. So you get a candy cane stencil, and then this other one was a candied stencil. This is what they look like stenciled. And so I do want to stencil on my scrapbook page, and so I think I want to use the candy canes. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way, and let me bring in that candy cane stencil. And I want to do some stenciling on the page. Here we go. Now this candy cane is just, I think it's just 1 layer. Yeah, and then the candies were 2 layers. So let's see which way. Now the Stamps of Life faces towards you, so that's how you know it's not upside down. So I want to put some stenciling up in this corner and then down in this corner to just liven up this page. So let me move all of this out of the way, and we'll get the stenciling started, and then we'll come back to the scrapbook layout. Okay, now looking at the colors in the paper pad, I could either use strawberry or I could use cranberry. So I think a little bit more subtle would be the strawberry. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out the strawberry ink, which would be this one. And I am going to use a little bit of pixie spray just to hold my stencil in place. If you've never used pixie spray, it's just a light tack repositional adhesive for stencils. And since I'm doing this on a scrapbook layout, I just needed something. I can't use anything like a sticky mat or anything. I didn't want to put tape because it might tear my layout. So this is what I'm using. Okay, and then I've got my foam dauber here. Put some ink on my stencil. And I want it kind of peeking out from my layout. So let me grab the black piece and just see. So that's gonna be kind of in the middle. So I know I want these and kind of out around here. I might not want everything up in the corner. So I'm gonna start right here. And I just kind of want it to fade away. So I don't necessarily need all of them. These right here aren't gonna show, but I'm still gonna go ahead and stencil them. And I'm gonna do them a little bit darker in some areas, and then maybe not as dark in others, just to kind of give it that faded look. Okay. So let me pick this up and take a peek and see if I like this. Oh yeah. So when I put this on there, you're gonna see those stencil or the candy canes. I like that. And so I do want to repeat that down here. So I'm gonna stick the stencil back down. It's still got sticky on it, so that's good. And then let me see how this is gonna look. Okay. Let's get some more ink. And I don't want it to be so matchy-matchy. But I think it's gonna look really nice. Okay. So let me lift this up. Maybe. I can get a hold of it. Okay. Yes, I like that. And then if we bring this back in, that's gonna look super cute. Okay. And then I can just use a baby wipe to clean up my stencil. Okay. So now I want to bring back in all of my paper strips. And the first thing I think I want to do is go ahead and start putting my candy cane together. So I'm going to grab some liquid adhesive and I'm going to glue this white piece onto the red. And so I've just used some of the powdered sugar and some of the strawberry. And let me line this up. I love how this cuts out in separate pieces. It just makes it super easy. And then I'm going to glue this onto the piece of the black. And then I can use this as an embellishment on my scrapbook page. Okay? And I think since I already have that ink out, I am going to go ahead and just ink the edges of this piece. And you're probably not even going to see it, but I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of this strawberry piece of pattern paper, just to give it a little extra dimension. It's just those little details I think that add so much, whether you're making a card or a scrapbook page. All those little details just really add a lot. Okay, and you really can barely see that, but I know it's there. And I think I want to ink the edges of this pattern paper as well. And I might do some of these off camera so you don't have to watch me ink the edges, but you get the idea. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue my strawberry pattern paper onto my black piece because I know that that is gonna go on there. And so the strawberry piece was 6 by 6, and then this black piece was 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Let me just double check that. Correct, 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay. And now we're gonna start adding our little pattern paper pieces. So I know I want the red on the outside. And so if I put this at right in the center, I do have a T-square ruler. So I am gonna grab my T-square ruler. And then the last one, I want to do another row of the Santas. So let me put those down. Okay. And then I do also have some little black strips that I want to bring in. And these are just, I believe these are just like about 1/4. And so I want to make sure that they're gonna be covered. So I think they are, and these are just kind of like little fillers. And so I just kind of want to put these in just to add a little more texture. You add one there and maybe one on this green. Just kind of like that. And then maybe one on this outside. Oops. The outside of Santa here. Got a little glue. And then we'll continue with that all the way down. So let me bring back in my T-square ruler, just so this is even. We'll just bring this down. So we've got a piece here, and then over here. And I've done the same thing. I've just dovetailed these ends. And then I've got one more piece we'll do over here with the Santa. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we can go ahead, let me move this, let me center this back in the screen here. So now we can go ahead and place down where we're going to put our photo, so kind of our photo mat. And so let me go ahead and I'm just going to put some Tombow adhesive on this one. And that's because I'm not going to use liquid glue, because what about if I need to move it? If I don't think it's centered right or something. So I'm thinking about right here. I don't want it perfectly centered, but I want it to look good to the eye. Okay. And then we've got our little die cuts that were from the page, and then we've got our pictures. So the pictures and the way that they progressed was, this was when she opened the present, and then this is when she first ripped the package open, and then this is when it's open. So I definitely want this one on the left, and this one on the right, and I think I want them staggered. And then I do really like this Be Merry, and I think I liked it here. So let me go ahead and glue down the Be Merry, because we know we want that on the page. I could have used an adhesive sheet on this Be Merry instead of trying to put this adhesive on here, but I didn't. But those adhesive sheets are really nice for that. This glue dries clear, so that wasn't too bad. Okay, so let me go ahead and glue my photos down. I want them kind of wonky, so I think I want one like that, and then I think this one can go like that. And then we'll put this Be Merry on top of the photo. So I'm going to use some Tombow adhesive since it's going over top of my photo. And I think I like it like that. Perfect. Okay. And then we've got to get the tree on here and Santa. And then we've also got our candy cane. And I just got to think how I want this, because I do want to leave enough room to add a little journaling about the story. And so I'm wondering, I think I can do it like that, because you know there's a lot of white space in the photo. Oops, I got a little glue there. There's a lot of white space in that photo, and so, or wasted space. And so I think that would be cute. And then I think the Santa can go just like that with the tree. I definitely like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the tree down. I'm going to commit to that. So let me put the adhesive there. Oh goodness, where was the tree? I think he was like that. And then this Santa kind of covers up where the two pieces of pattern paper don't meet. And so, and I do want to use a little bit of foam adhesive, or yeah, foam tape. So let me grab a piece of foam tape here and put Santa up on some foam tape. just need a little bit. Okay. Oh, this is turning out so super cute. And I kind of like how he's overlapping the picture a little bit. And then I really like this candy cane and how that's overlapping the photo. And so we'll put that there. That looks nice. And then in my stash, I found these cute little Christmas trees. Let me see. Can you see those? These must have been from a previous Stamps of Life card kit. And I think they're so super cute, and they've been in my stash. And let me see if I can get them open. I really wanted to try to use them maybe on this layout. So I was kind of thinking maybe like this. I kind of like, when I use embellishments, I like to use them in threes. And so I was thinking something like that. Oh, that's so super cute. Okay. Let me see, are these, let me look in, oh, okay. I think these are glue dots. They are. Let me see if these will work with glue dots. I think this will work better sticking them down with a glue dot. Except I have a glue dot on my finger. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be adorable. So look in your stash. Maybe you have these too. And I want it overlapping the photo a little bit. So there's the second one, and then I have another tree. There we go. Okay. So I like that. And in the card kit, there were also these gems. So let's open these up and see if we can add these to the page, because these are so super cute. So I'm thinking a couple up here. And maybe one down here. Nope, I think it needs a few more. Like I said, I usually like to use the rule of threes. And I think I'm just going to add three in both places. I like 3 up here and I like 3 down here. All right, so the only thing I have left to do is journal. So I am going to get out my journaling pen and I am going to write on my layout. So I'm going to do that off camera and I will be right back. Okay, here is the final project. Off camera, I did add a couple of presents over here to the tree because my tree was a little naked. And so my journaling says 2020 Christmas. Tatum was so shocked and excited to open up a hoverboard on Christmas morning. She'd been asking for one and I said, no way. I kept telling her I was too scared she would break a bone. So I just love the way this turned out, and I hope this gives you another idea of how you can use your card kit and make scrapbook pages. Thanks so much for watching. If you are not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so that you are notified each time I post a video. And if you've enjoyed this content, please go ahead and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.